Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Mother's Day Friday night share. Well underway. I feel like we've done a lot of reviews tonight, but you know what? We're going to keep reviewing beers. Beer from Pure, San Diego, California. This is their triple IPA, and they're using all of the hype words. It is called Triple Dry Hyped. If you don't believe me, there you go. Triple Dry Hyped. This is a 10.3%, just because I feel like at this point in the evening, we probably need a 10% hoppy beer. 50 IBUs, Nelson, Citra, and Mosaic. I want to say this was canned like a month-ish ago. I want to say this was their last can release. Big thanks to my man Dan for hooking this one up. Best Coast Brew Dudes on Instagram. I will leave a link to their Instagram in the description of this video, hopefully. 10% triple IPAs, you guys know, this is straight out the fridge. I drink triple IPAs cold. I've just, with experience, when they get, if I let them sit out, they get boozy AF. So we are going to review this one cold. Cold as ice, Charlie Murphy. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying your Mother's Day weekend. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be Father's Day, but who knows. There's some floaties in there. Nice. This isn't like crazy hazy, like gnarly juice bomb, but this is for sure hazy. This reminds me of like an Alchemist beer. I was talking about a couple reviews ago. I had Heady Topper and Focal Banger recently, and this kind of reminds me of that. Not that like gnarly, turbid, hazy, but like hazy with a little bit of sediment. Again, quarter finger of Bright Whitehead. Maybe I'm not pouring these beers aggressive enough. I don't know. I'll say it again with this one. Poppy beers that we have reviewed tonight do not have big heads on them. But 10%, there's alcohol like streaking down. There we go. I don't know, half a finger Bright Whitehead. It looks killer in the glass. It looks like a New England style beer. So, what do we say? 50 IBUs? 50 IBUs, a 10% beer. Hopefully this is soft and fruity. Shove our nose in it. I'm getting like right away Flintstone vitamins on this one. I wonder what that is that does that. They don't say the yeast that they use in here, do they? Optimal flavor. We recommend you store this beer cold. Drink it as close to date on the bottom of the can. The bottom of the can, the date is smeared. Can't see what the date is. So for can and bottle release updates, you can text Pure to 24587. That's hilarious. But yeah, so it's like that vitamin-y kind of, this reminds me of like a microphone beer. But I will say it is cold, 10%. There's no booze anywhere. The first hop label on the can is Nelson. It's not, I don't get like that grapey kind of vinous thing that I get from Nelson. It's more tropical fruits, like it's peachy, it's stone fruity, a little bit of citrus in there. I mean, it smells killer. I don't get that. I was hoping this was gonna be like a crazy Nelson bomb. What was the, we reviewed Noble, the, what the, do I have the can over there? The Murder She Wrote, Nelson She Wrote. That was like a fucking, that was 12.3%, I think. That was like Nelson grapes inside of fucking Ripple booze. This smells tropical fruity. It does. I was hoping this was gonna be that. But it is, it's like that kind of, almost like that, it's not fruit punch, but it's that kind of fruity, it's that fruity, chalky vitamin thing. It smells good though. Again, 10%. This smells like a 7% beer. It's crazy, so let's taste it. Damn. Cheers, bro. That lets you know it's 10% beer. It's not boozy by any means, but it's a big beer. It's warming in my chest right now, but it doesn't taste like booze, which is kind of crazy. This beer tastes like tomorrow's baseball game that I'm coaching in the morning. Might be a little rough, but I don't know. TBD. We'll see how we feel in the morning. This is actually ridiculously drinkable for 10.3%. Taste falls in the nose. It's this tropical fruity. It's more stone fruits than anything, like apricot, kind of peachy. There's a little bit of orange in there. And then on the finish, it's sort of, I feel like it sort of wants to be like that kind of boozy syrupy thing, but I think because it's ice cold right now, it's not doing that. If I let this sit out or walk inside and I pour this into, you know, everyone who's here's glass and they let it sit, I think this is gonna get to like that kind of syrupy, big, huge, boozy. This beer is bad and boozy. I'm searching for that Nelson. It's sort of there, but it's more like a white wine kind of a thing. I mean, most of the time with Nelson, it's like actual grapes. I think with just how massive this beer is, and since it's starting to warm a little in my hand, a little bit of that hashtag twinge of booze, we haven't said that in a long time, is coming out. It more reminds me of like wine than grapes, which sounds dumb, but I think you guys know what I mean when I say that. Again, you're not coming here to learn anything. This is good though. Scary drinkable for over 10%. I will say that. Is it worthy of the name triple dry hyped? I don't know. It doesn't taste like crazy hoppy, and when it's saying triple dry hyped, I'm guessing it's triple dry hopped. Not sure. There's an earthiness to it though. It gets kind of to like that, I was seeing if it said dry hop 3 times, but it doesn't. It gets a little bit of that kind of, almost, it's not quite to dank, but it's like earthy. Just think dirty fruits. Hey now. But yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's like John says from 4 Brewers. It's fine. Is this something that's blowing my mind? No. Is this really, really good? Yes. Is it crazy drinkable for over 10%? Yes. One of the easiest drinking triple IPAs I've ever had. You guys know just from me talking to you for the last 3 years on YouTube, I'm not a huge 10% and above hoppy beer person. I loves me some big, huge, excuse me, stouts. But when it comes to IPAs, I don't need 10, 11, 12, 13% triple and quadruple. Why am I burping so much right now? IPAs. But this is good. If we're giving it a grade like 93, 94, like right in that A range, I mean, it's solid. I don't know what's gonna happen once this warms up, because I'm gonna finish this before it gets warm. It might get boozy, I don't know. But I think this is like around a month old. This is drinking fantastic. I kind of wish the Nelson was more pronounced, but for what it is, for a 10% beer, this is fucking really, really good. So that's triple dry hyped from Pure. They just did a release today with Moonraker. I'm gonna try my hardest to get my hands on that so I can review it. Yeah, see, even as like this is warmed a little bit, this bitch is gonna get boozy when it's warm. I can just tell. So drink these cold. It's my best advice. But yeah, Dan, thanks for sharing this one. This was really, really good. If you guys had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these